ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Texas Cornhole Show. I am your co-host, Jonathan Zarzinski, and with me I have Grant Upchurch.
Hi, how you doing?
I feel like I'm not high energy right now.
Well, you need to pick it up because I'm feeling excited. We're doing our Signature Series 2 TCL singles and doubles draft.
Yeah, draft.
Yes.
So this is version 2.0. This is Grant's brain baby.
Yes.
Yep. He's super stoked, really. I mean, the last 2 weeks we've been gone because there hasn't been much TCL to talk about. But then we have the SIG series coming up. Here you are. You've put in work.
I have.
You've done work on this. This is pretty cool. I hope everybody enjoys it.
I had to get re-inspired.
Yeah, let's just kind of do like a high level, top level, what's going on. So, for those who don't know, but I think every single one of our listeners knows that the Texas Cornhole Series is having one of their Signature Series events this Friday. Well, it starts this Thursday, actually.
Yes, kickoff events on Thursday.
Yeah, and this one's in Irving, Texas, which is one of my favorite venues. It's great.
It's fan favorite, I would think, of TCL. Everyone loves Irving.
Yeah, it's one of them because the convention center is so nice.
Yes, and the hotels are real nice and right there. So it's, I mean, and the food's a walk away.
Food's good, yeah. There's that sushi place I really like. I think it's Blue Sushi right down the street. And then there's a bunch of bars and great places to party after you're done throwing bags.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, look, TCL throws the best, I don't know, small events. The only event I've been to that's anywhere close to as cool is the Worlds that happens in Rock Hill, South Carolina, right? The ACL Worlds was pretty cool. It was a big, huge event. It had that, televised section, stadium seating or whatever.
Right.
Well, TCL has their own thing, and it's a huge event, and it's got the pit, right? All the stadium seating, high energy. I mean, for people that haven't experienced the Signature Series, it's absolutely a must on your cornhole bucket list. And eventually, I think that the people over at TCL, I'm looking at you, are going to make it a destination event, which is what it needs to be. DFW is so easy to get in and out of. It has to be a destination event. Anybody should be welcome to come and play. But anyway, I digress. It will become a destination event. These Signature Series are incredible. Everybody that's listening knows what it is, and they're pumped, right? It's what everybody's been looking forward to for the last 2-3 weeks minimum,
right?
Maybe even longer.
Yes. Right after Thanksgiving comes Signature Series.
Yeah, I mean, that entire convention center is going to be filled with cornhole players of all different skill levels competing and having the time of their lives. Like, people that make it to the big stage will never forget it.
No, not at all. So, we're looking forward to it. You know, TCL is putting in some work, and hopefully this Signature Series is one of our more exciting events yet.
Yeah, and I'm going to be there taking pictures and video, creating some content. You're going to be wearing a Big D jersey?
Yep, I am. I got to honor my last bet, wear a Big D jersey on singles. You know, hopefully I can get a podium picture in that thing.
I hope so. There's definitely going to be a lot of pictures of you, I can promise.
I'm sure.
I'm going to make TikToks for days with Grant Upchurch in a Big D jersey.
I'm working on my throw face, and it still sucks.
I'll just use AI like I did that one time to change your face.
No, don't use that. Gosh.
That was so funny. Yeah, cool. So you want to tell everybody at home how this draft is going to work?
All right. So after losing a couple times to John, I was over it, and his the way he applied his algorithms and strategies, just, using someone else's stuff.
I'm undefeated.
He's undefeated. I thought that maybe we should do a draft system so we don't have the same players at all.
Yeah.
So we're not so dependent on picking where they finish, just picking the better team, or picking good teams in general. So the way we're going to do it in singles, there's going to be 16 rounds. Okay, so we're picking. We've added 30 of the top SBRs in the player pool. And then we added a couple sleepers in there who have either had success at Signature Series before, or just because their SPR isn't that high doesn't mean we know they can still make a run.
So I just realized something. To start this entire draft, we're using SPR because it's the number one tool to determine who the best players are. So your SPR had to be high enough to make it to the top 36.
No, because we had to find I didn't want there to be human element into picking the player pool. Because if I just go in there and pick everybody I think is going to win, then what's.
Well, it just also occurred to me, we could have used the Texas metric. The Texas Cornhole has their own metric. We could have used that to pick the top 36.
Yeah, you could have done something like that.
But I think SPR is a great idea.
Yeah, I like it for this because SPR, I think, shows who's throwing hot in the moment more than anything.
Yeah.
And so I think the number, it might not be exactly right, but it's pretty much a 75 SPR got you into this.
So if you're watching it on YouTube, you can see Grant's screen, and he's got his draft thing pulled up. And if you want, you can go through the rules so people understand what we're doing here.
So you're based off the teams you draft and where they finish in the bracket, first through what typically is, I feel like 33rd sometimes, or whatever the final place is, the numbers going up, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a team, if you draft a team, they finish in first place, you get 1 point. They finish in ninth place, you get 9 points. 33rd, you get 33 points. And the team that is drafted that has the lowest points scored wins.
All right, we're playing golf.
Basically playing golf.
All right.
And then there's going to be one player in our pool here that is not going to get drafted, and they're going to be in the biggest jump. In singles, the biggest jump is just one player not on either of our teams.
Uh-huh.
And for every player they beat that we draft, wherever that player finished, it's worth double the points.
Got it. So there's going to be one guy we don't draft, and okay, I get it. I love that.
Yeah.
So the one guy that we don't draft, for everybody he beats that we did draft, we get stuck with double the points.
Yes.
Okay, I love that. That's a great idea.
Everyone he finishes higher than in the bracket.
I feel like that guy needs a name, like a name for that guy. He could ruin everything if he places higher than a bunch of people I pick.
Bracket wrecker.
Or she, the bracket wrecker.
Or something. But right now it's just biggest jump.
Okay. All right.
And then we'll get to doubles here in a minute, but that's how singles works.
Okay.
All right. If you finish in tier 2, then you get the equivalent of last place points and plus 10 points on top of that.
Ouch, bro. Okay. Dang.
So
I feel like this is going to be more about not picking guys that stink versus picking the best.
It's you got to hit your top ones for sure, but you don't want the guys that finish in 33rd.
Yeah, also everybody, I kind of want to explain this. This is all new to me. Like, I'm kind of learning what I got myself into as you're learning about it.
And we can adjust
I have
this
no
too.
Preparation. I have no prep. I did not prep.
Well, yeah. You knew I was doing this.
Yeah, I should have. I'm just saying I didn't.
So, and we can change the rules going into the next one after this first time. But for this first time, I think this is how we should roll.
No, this is great. I love this idea. The draft is a great idea. We should have more people in here drafting with us,
No, that's something we can definitely work into down the road for sure.
For SIG 3.
It'd be fun. And then SIG 3, I was thinking we could do the Elites and Pro bracket and do the Open bracket.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
For
sure.
But yeah, this is going to be a cool little deal, exciting. There's not going to be a clock on us, although I'd rather not have to go get a team official and say, hey, man, John's just taking too long.
I'm going to try to not take too long. I've been playing online chess lately, and I'm really working on my clock management and making decisions. Yeah. You got to make a decision.
You have to.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got to do a little Rochambeau to figure out who's got the first pick.
A Rochambeau?
Yes.
All right. Is it on 3, 1, 2, 3? Or 1, 2, 3? What are we doing?
It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
All right, you're going to throw scissors. I'm going to throw rock, and we're walking away from this thing.
Okay.
All right?
Is it just go, or is it best out of 3?
Just go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, I won. I get the first pick of the draft.
I didn't lie.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to go with what he says because there's no way he's going to do that. All right. So, in my ordinary... if I would
our giraffe screen back up on there.
If I would have prepped, I would have everybody organized in order of SPR, and I don't understand why you don't have them organized as SPR.
Because you're
messing with me. It's because you're doing everything you can to try and.
Man, you know how much work it takes to go and screenshot and crop every single one of these guys?
Thank you for doing it. This is really cool. And by the way, guys like Caleb Kingfisher, Alex Ibarra, Sammy Soto, Levi Haddock, where are your profile picks?
Yeah, they need to. And some guys, maybe you choose a better profile picks next time,
Yeah, these profile picks are not good. Okay, I haven't even seen him yet. I'm assuming. Wait, where's Justin Burton Jr.? He's the guy that has just been killing it. It's either Justin or Sammy. One of those guys is going to be my pick. Sammy's at 87. Justin's at 86. I think Sammy has the highest SPR of everybody on this list, and for that reason, with my number 1 pick, Big D is taking Sammy Soto.
For obvious reasons, that's kind of fucked up.
Just wait, bro. I do have some. Well, never mind. I don't want to spoil my strategy, but I got some picks planned.
Well, all right. So you want to? Where's Sammy Soto at? There he is. So I want to take Sammy and his high numbers. Just so you know, I've had his number lately. I haven't beat him, but I've thrown decent.
You haven't
All
lost
right.
by a large margin?
There you go. You got Sammy Soto on your team.
Dude, I'm feeling good already about my team. Let's go, Sammy.
Hope he does good. All right. That means I have to pick Justin. There isn't really there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So
All
your
right.
first pick is Justin Burton Jr.?
Justin Burton Jr. His SPR has been going down a little bit, but so I don't know. I mean, this could be one of those picks that get me in trouble. But it's 8+ with 6
How
win
could
streak.
that get you in trouble?
86 pretty good actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess I'm used to that 89, 90.
Oh my gosh. All right, so my second pick in the draft is going to be, gosh darn it. Looks like I'm stuck with this one, Grant. I'm going to take Mr. Logan Chamberlain.
All right. I mean, you know that's not a bad pick.
I mean, let's see here. What was it? 86, 85. He's has he ever won singles? I don't think he's ever won singles. He's won doubles a lot.
Yeah, I don't think he's won singles.
I'm not sure. I don't think he has. I'm feeling great about my team. I got Logan and Sammy. You got Justin and who's your number 2 pick?
That's a good question. You know, I have a couple of different people I'm kind of thinking about here. I'm going to go with Mason Vega.
Oh, good pick. I was looking at taking him too.
Gotta go with Mason Vega here.
So
Whoa.
Mason Vega, his what was his SPR? I'm curious.
81.65. I actually played him a few weeks ago. He's throwing gas, man. He's throwing really, really good.
Yeah, well he's been throwing really good.
He was up 20-1 last time he played Logan at SIG, and just had a mental blocker, I guess, when something happened there. He threw out of turn, or he boarded it when he didn't need to.
Yeah, he didn't realize that he had what he had to do. You know, he thought he had pushed the match to another round and he gave it up. Wasn't keeping track of score. All right, I'm going to go with one of my guys here, a sponsored player by Big D, and I hope he eats his vitamins, eats his Wheaties, and doesn't bonk like he did at the most recent ACL tournament, Mr. Kobe Alley.
Kobe Alley.
Yeah, recently promoted to an elite player,
Okay.
which totally screwed up all my plans.
Which he finished at the last SIG top 3.
He made a hell of a run, and I think it was 3rd place in singles, and beat some good players, ACL pros and some really, really good players. So he's got it. We went down to ACO and played. I got to watch him firsthand, and kid's good. And this is one of the things that you and I have talked about. I won't talk about it too much, but some of these younger guys, I don't think they pay any attention to nutrition. And I kept asking him, like, bro, you gonna eat? Like, you need something? You need like a bottle of water or something? And he's like, no, I'm good. The whole day. Like, I don't think I saw that kid eat anything or drink anything. And you got to give your body some something.
Some fuel.
You got to feed the machine, otherwise you're going to bonk. So Kobe's going to eat his vitamins, drink some water, and win a lot of games.
Man, this is a tough one for me here. But we're just not going to think about it and feel like I'm picking Chase Lester here.
Okay. Mr. Chase, cheat code Lester.
I think Chase is capable, man. He's capable. He just has to go out there and play through the bracket. He usually has a 1 game, maybe 2 games, tight losses. The bags will fall his way here soon.
He's another one. I think I've seen that guy bonk. At that ACO tournament, when it was a short tournament, because it was a smaller player pool, he was like unstoppable. He was amazing. But at TCL events, I've seen him where you got to play all day, like 8, 12 hours of hanging out and throwing bags. Drink your water, eat your vitamins.
Yes.
All right, I'll get off that note. This is an easy pick for me. Former Big D player, Cahill Isom.
Oh, you're picking up a Cahill, huh?
Hell yeah, dude. That kid's good.
Yeah, it's a good pick. It is a good pick.
Has he been playing lately?
I don't know. I know he's had football going on. I've seen him in his region a little bit playing, but I'm not sure.
Let me see here. I'm gonna pull him up really quick and see when his last game was. I might use AI to filter out the dead spots. The Premiere Pro now has a tool where it'll automatically chop out dead air.
Nice.
That pretty cool.
I'm going to go ahead and pick up Levi Haddock here. He's capable, man. He is very, very capable.
Levi Haddock, yeah, great player. Leviticus. Did I see that he got his own bag?
Yes.
What's it called?
Golden edition.
Golden. Cahill Isom has been playing recently, so I feel good about my team. I feel really good. Let's see here. I've got a guy I'm looking at. I just want to see if he's actually played any games recently. Really curious. Last game played November 17th, and he was losing. No, okay. Another former Big D sponsored player, Mr. Johnny Govea. Put him on my list. I got Logan and Johnny, current reigning doubles champ. champs.
All right, all right,
On my list. I'm feeling good about it.
all right. You know where we're going to go right here?
Where are we going?
We're going with Mr. Caleb Franklin.
Ah, come on. He was
ACL
mine.
Pro.
Yeah.
Caleb Franklin.
Current AC or Big D sponsored player, Caleb Franklin. Sent me a picture of some bags that somebody threw and caught on the ceiling, he said. Tore the rave. And now he's like, I got no bags.
Nice.
Yeah. So he'll probably be throwing his partner's bags, whoever that ends up being. It should be Alex Ibarra. Can we talk about that for a second?
Why is it not?
Why is it not? Yeah. Those two guys would be great as a doubles team. And they both lost their partners like in the last day or so. Those two, well, one of the reasons it might not be because he's a pro and Alex just recently got bumped to an elite. But guys registered after that bump happened that are elite players with a pro, so they should be able to play together. I hope they work it out and play together because those are two guys that can make a hell of a run. And, Alex is one of those guys that, always plays really well.
Who was Alex's partner?
Luke Anderson.
He's out?
Yeah, Alex was like, I'm not throwing those Krakens. No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. I guess so. Ibarra was just online saying, I need a partner. And my partner left. And then with Caleb, it was Dylan Newland. Said he can't make it for some reason. And both those guys are looking.
Both those guys on my draft.
Those guys are
draft.
Well, they'd make a hell of a team.
Well, we got to change our doubles draft. That's fine.
All right. So you took Caleb, which leaves me with a tough decision to make here because I've done this before in our draft, and it was the first time I think that I did really well in one.
Man, all these people are easy decisions. Nothing tough about them. You can't have a wrong choice.
Well, okay. I have no idea who this guy is.
Okay.
Just like when I drafted Cale Harrell.
Okay.
And I think Justin Duke. Richard McKee.
Richard McKee?
Who is this guy? Do you know who he is?
I believe I've heard his name, man.
Have you?
I feel like I know who it is, but I don't want to misspeak.
Well, he's rocking an 81 SPR, and that's not easy to do.
16-game win streak.
I mean, who is this guy? He's coming to a 6 series and ready to beat some people up, I'll tell you that much. So he's out of Texas too, man. Oh, but his SPR has gone down to 78.83.
You locked your pick in, man.
I locked it in. I wonder how many... has he played a lot of games? Yeah, he plays a lot. He's got a 9. Oh, yeah. He just had a couple rough matches recently. He'll find it just in time. I think guys that are kind of a little rusty and throwing bad before a SIG, my theory is that sometimes they emerge from the ashes during the SIG. They find it. It's the guys who are feeling great and think they're unstoppable that go into a SIG and they lose it.
Well, I feel horrible going in this SIG, and I'm drafting myself. I agree with your logic, and I'm going to throw gas going into this thing.
Yeah, we did revive an old tradition today. We had our pre-show game.
Yes.
We did.
Pre-show game that I lost, and we had a pre-show meal, and I would say I won that.
Your burger looked legit. What did she say? It was like nachos on a burger?
It was like a nacho burger, but it was crazy, man. It was onion rings to go with it.
Yeah. That place is pretty good. Pretty good.
Mix-up burger or something like that. Delicious. We'll be back. Half price Tuesdays.
All right. I'm picking a guy that has been playing really, really well lately and has also kind of taken his... oh, wait. Dude, there's 2. I'm stuck. I'm just going to hope... oh, there's 3 now that I want. No, wait. I'm sticking with my initial instinct. This guy, I think, has been taking Cornhole very seriously, and I've noticed he's been playing a lot better. His SPR has gone up a lot recently, and he's playing really well in the ACL. But he's beating my expectations in the ACL. Mr. Zach Harris.
Zach Harris. ACL Pro Zach Harris.
Yeah, I'm taking him. And I got a bargain getting him that low, because that dude's a competitor.
Man, some would agree that you got a bargain, and some would say that he just got a girlfriend, so he'll be his worst to get.
What? I thought he's had a girlfriend for like the same girlfriend for years.
No, he has a new girlfriend now.
Oh, God, it's over.
Dude.
I didn't have that information.
Dude, bro. It's something about it, man.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's been proven.
Sorry to all girlfriends out there, but it's just a fact, man.
Well, no, it's good news for new girlfriends. It's like they like you so much they stop throwing bags as good.
Yeah, they don't love cornhole as much.
All right, no matter who you pick, I know who I'm taking next.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Even if I pick them?
Because I got the next one. I got the backup loaded, locked and loaded.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm taking one of these 2. Who are you taking? Oh, you're looking on my screen.
I'm a screen peeker, bro.
Dang.
Get your screen out of my face.
Dang.
I'll take Hayden Morris.
You saw me looking at him.
I'll take Hayden Morris. Come on, Oklahoma boy. Come on.
Yeah, Hayden Morris. Hayden Morris is pretty good.
He is.
All right, well, then I'm going to take the kid out of Tennessee, doubles champion last year. This kid does nothing but play cornhole. I don't know how he's not burned out. Doesn't like BG very much.
Dunn
Mr.
is not
Cannon
a fan
Hasher.
of BG at the moment at all.
Nope. You know,
Shout out Addicted to Cornhole.
yeah, thanks for all the great drama that one day.
All right, well, I feel like this is an opportunity for me where I'm going to go ahead and give me some Fletcher Johnson.
Good call.
All right, Fletcher. You know I believe in you, dog. You know I do. I tell you every time I see you. Just don't beat me this time at SIG. Come on, man.
You know, I've only played him once and I won.
Oh.
And I look back and like, how did I get that done? I'm going to go with, you know, I was just talking about this guy. Kind of surprised he's still on the board. Doesn't get the respect he deserves. Alex Ibarra.
Alex Ibarra. All right.
Yeah, lost his doubles partner. I hope he still shows up.
Nah, surely he will. He's a dog,
I
too.
hope he plays with Caleb. That'd be a great team.
We're getting later into this draft over here.
It's getting harder.
I know, and I'm feeling I'm getting steals. Give me Cody Brooks. Cody Brooks. Cody has been tearing it up lately.
How do you know? So he plays up with
He
you
plays
guys?
up there in my area, and he plays me good, man. He does. He's someone you don't want to lose to. Not because he does anything wrong. You just don't want to lose to him. Bring it on, man. Who you going to go?
Again, I'm stuck. You're moving people around on me, bro.
Got to keep it nice and organized, clean. No pressure here, man.
Yeah, you know,
This could cost you.
there's
There's two players where if I get them, I feel like I can't lose.
well, that's not really influencing my decision at all. This is tough, man. I kind of want to talk about who I'm thinking about, but I can't really do because that'd make the show more interesting. But I can't tell you who I'm thinking about because then that'll influence your decision.
You don't know who I'm thinking about.
I don't even know who some of these people are, man.
My team is stacked, man.
Dude, yeah. Well, all right. I'm gonna go with. I should know.
What's cool with this too is that I'm gonna be able to like make graphics off this to post for everybody pretty
Yeah.
easily.
All right, dude. I'm taking him now. I'm concerned with this pick. I'm gonna be honest because I don't know where his head's at with respect to cornhole. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think cornhole might just be kind of over in his life. That it was something that he did and that now it's over. But I also know he's really good and he's made the finals before and he's a good cornhole player. So I'm taking Mr. former ACL pro Ernest Monarca.
I respect the pick. Respect the pick. He can definitely make a run, but you know he's got to put some games together. He has really good games and then goes in the next one and he'll fall off a little bit. If he can just put some games together, he'd be really, really good. So
Getting down to slim pickings. This is one of the ones that really count, you know, because based on these crazy rules he came up with, missing out on people can really
I'm taking Kale.
kill
Whoa,
Harold.
wait a
Yeah.
minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, no, you said it, bro.
All right, I'll
You
take
said
Kale.
I'm taking Kale.
I'm taking Kale. I'm taking Kale. All right.
Give me Zeb Smith.
All right.
Zeb Smith and Zach Harris have been going to the opens lately, and they've been making runs.
They have.
Yeah,
I agree.
they're going deep in the bracket. And pretty
agree.
soon they're going to win a bracket.
Let's
so they're
see.
getting the experience. I think he's another one
All
that
right, I'm
just
taking ACL Pro Caleb Kingfisher. Coming from Oklahoma, going to want to make his splash in his first signature series. I think he's ready for the moment.
he's going for the bag brokers bonus money.
Yep.
Team everyone.
Taking Caleb Kingfisher.
Caleb Kingfisher. That's such a cool name. All right, give me Madden Shenko.
Madden Shanko.
Yeah, is that his real last name?
It's Franco,
Okay,
but he shanks.
I didn't know he was a golfer.
All right, right here. Feels like there's a couple layup picks here. I'm going to grab Q Kohi.
Yeah, he was
Gotta
next
take
on my
Q right
list.
here. Okay, go ahead.
I'm taking Mr. Brandon Greger.
Yeah.
Just to kind of take him away from you.
Yeah, I was hoping to get him next round. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I felt that one coming.
All right. Well, I'll take Oscar because that's what you just did to me.
Yeah, that's what just happened.
That's my bitterness right there coming out. All right.
You know, I think this guy did. I don't know him really well, but I think he did pretty well last SIG, and that's Brandon Martinez. I saw his name pretty high up on the
Yeah,
leaderboard, if
think
I
I-
remember.
I agree with you.
And I think people tend to rise after they get to that level. They keep getting better and better. You know, some people get worse, some people get better. Let's see what Brandon Martinez does.
Gotta take him.
Who'd you go with?
Mr. Jacob.
Mr. Jacob Watley. Picked.
I've seen him play, man. He's gas. He's gas. I don't know what happens in singles, though. I feel like he plays better in doubles. But we'll see. We'll see right here.
All right, just to make sure I've got both Isoms on my team, give me Preston Isom.
Okay. All right. You know. Okay. All right.
It's tough.
Give me Cody. Give me Cody.
All right, I'm
he
taking.
went to ACL Worlds, made a big run in doubles. I got better than what people expect.
What's his full name?
I don't know his full name.
Oh. Cody G.
Cody G.
Cody G. All right, man. So now we're down to the last three. So I'm going to get two more picks. How is that right? How do we get first and last pick, Grant?
I get last pick.
So I pick, you pick. Oh, there's one left. Oh, so this is my last pick.
Yeah, this is your last pick right here.
Between Andrew Villa, whoever Matsu is, Matt Cummings?
Yep.
I don't know him. And Kyle Francis. I've picked Kyle Francis before, and he didn't make Tier 1. I do remember this. Pretty sure I picked him, and didn't work out for me. Andrew Villa has won doubles before when he was teamed up with Logan. Don't know Matsu. Based on SPR, I should go with Kyle. Experience is Andrew. I'm going to go with Mr. Kyle Francis.
Kyle Francis?
Yeah, I'm going to stay loyal to one of my former picks, Kyle Francis.
Yeah, that's actually who I was going to take. So now you got Andrew and Matt Cummings.
Yeah, who is Matt Cummings?
He's up from Oklahoma. Man. I'm going to go Matt Cummings. I like the unknown. It's like a mystery box.
Yeah.
You know? And then I see that massive DPR, 1.06.
Oh, your kind of guy.
That's my kind of guy. So we're going to go Matt here. And that means our biggest jump.
Andrew Villa.
Andrew Villa.
Can ruin either one of our brackets.
He could absolutely demolish either of our brackets. But there is our draft for singles. Now let's go through your team again real quick.
Yeah, Andrew Villa, prove us wrong, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Prove us wrong. I would love that. That's honestly, when you told me this rule set that we're playing under, this whole idea of who we don't pick can ruin our entire bracket is brilliant.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it because it's like an FU.
Yeah. and he's always at SIGs. He's done great. He's pretty well known.
Absolutely.
So Andrew Villa can wreck a bracket.
He could absolutely destroy either of our teams.
You should have picked me.
Should have picked me. Yep. Just beat more of his guys than mine, please.
Yeah, man. All right. So we're going to go over our brackets. All
yeah,
right.
let's go
Team
through
John.
here. So you got Sammy in the first round.
Dog.
Logan,
Yeah,
Kobe,
yeah.
Cahill. Cahill in the fourth is it's a steal.
Bro, my 5 top guys are legit. Oh, yeah. And then I got the mystery guy, Richard McKee.
Richard McKee, yeah, that's your sleeper. No, yeah, there you go.
Maybe picked him too high.
You got an ACL Pro in the 7th round, man.
Yeah, that was a dude. Zach Harris. Let's prove it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Cannon Hatcher with
Another steal.
his BG rage coming out of him coming to SIG.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Ibarra, you feel like is a huge sleeper.
Yeah, I think he is.
Caps Lakeside.
Yeah, I don't think he's had a breakout in a SIG in singles yet, but I know in doubles he's made a deep run.
A former ACL Pro in round 10.
Yep.
Ernest Monarca.
I want to know where his head's at, Ernest. Are you still into Cornhole? Are you going to... I'll know if he's there Thursday night and he's wasted, I'll know I made a bad pick.
All right.
How about
so
that?
buy him a drink Thursday night.
You buy him a drink. I mean, although people go to SIG Series to party, that's really what it's all about. But now that I'm wondering if a guy like Ernest, who now that he's not in ACL and he's not going to ACL events, this is his one kind of opportunity to compete. And the dude's a competitor. He likes to compete.
He does.
So maybe that'll kind of like, hey, I'm going to be the king of the TCL events. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be focused on this and really work hard on this instead of this being like a break from ACL.
Right. This is what he feels like he has to win now.
Yeah.
You know?
So with that in mind, shit, even if he is drinking, I got to fucking steal.
Yeah, round 10.
I've convinced myself that's the
Round
best
10.
pick I've made.
Zeb, it's a good pick. Round 11.
Almost ACL pro. I believe he's an elite player.
He's capable of beating anybody. We just haven't seen him do it through a whole tournament.
Yeah.
And I guess I should say specifically a signature series.
Probably another one that needs to take his vitamins, drink water, make sure he's on a nutrition plan. These skinny kids bunk, bro, and I'm telling you, they need to eat.
Well, you know, who's someone that isn't a skinny kid, Mr. Brandon Gregor here. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I kind of, fuck you for that.
Yeah, that's right.
Brandon Martinez, that's a mystery box.
He did well last
9.28 is a monster PPR.
Yeah. What the 1.1 DPR? Those are some stats, dude.
That's some crazy stats.
Yeah.
It's crazy stats. You got Preston Isom. We don't know where his head's at. He's had football going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there with him. Then Kyle Francis, staying loyal.
Staying loyal.
And
I picked him before.
He's got a 79 SPR. He's winning games.
He's winning games. Where does he usually play? What's his home
Let's
turf?
see here. Small Town Baggers. So he is...
Who's he playing against?
He's with the Fletcher and the Scott Becks and that area. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's some legit competition.
It is.
All right, cool. Let's check out your losing team.
Okay.
Oh, biggest jump.
Biggest jump, Andrew Villa. All right. JBJ, my first round.
Okay, I mean, you can't go wrong with that pick. Mason, number 2. He deserves to be there, too.
He does. I mean, he wins games. And a signature series, you see him like he beat Sammy I don't know. I think he got double dipped, but he beat him in a game in what was that? Juniors. Yep. Chase being there.
He warmed him up for you. He warmed Sammy up for you, and then Sammy came and got you.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Then Chase, Levi, Caleb Franklin in round 5. I'll take that.
Yeah, I should have picked him a little earlier. You got him right when I wanted to get him.
Me in round 6.
That's another one I wanted.
Yeah, I'll take me.
And then Hayden Morris. Honestly, this guy got second place last one.
He did.
The fact that we let him go so low is ridiculous.
And, listen, man, he's changing bags. We'll see how he does.
Changing. Oh, right.
He threw sloths to the last sig. Now he's throwing Olympus bags.
Yeah. But, I mean, what do you think? Probably a Kratos?
Probably.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
It's kind of what everybody's throwing. Or maybe the new ones. What's the new ones are, what is it, like a Wendigo? And I haven't seen the other one. Do you know what the other one is?
I'm not sure. So,
do you think it's a completely new bag? Or do you think it...
I plead the fifth. Hayden Morris, it has...
That's a steal.
It has huge upside over here. Huge upside. Fletcher, huge upside.
Yeah, you're right. These two, I was sleeping when you were making these picks.
Cody Brooks, huge upside. These are guys that will just not miss.
Go back to 7, 8, 9 for me, if you don't mind. I want to see how...
7, 8, 9?
Yeah, who are my 7, 8, and 9s that are going against those three? Oh, give me Zach Cannon and Al. Oh, bro, I feel fine about my picks. Okay. I was feeling bad for a second, but I feel good. I feel good.
I mean, 7, 8, 9, I like it on my side over here. That's a dangerous trio right there.
Well, I know the first two, Fletcher and Hayden have recently performed really well at a SIG. So from experience, you're right. You got the better picks there.
Cale Harrell, I'll take that.
The Silent Assassin.
Yes, Silent Assassin, man. I hope he comes in hot, ready to go. ACL Pro in the 11th round. This is where knowledge
I don't know anything about Caleb Kingfisher, though.
I do, and he's pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Is he a DPR guy?
0.88. Nothing too...
Block and flop?
He can flop. That is for sure.
I think he was throwing bag brokers, right?
70. Yeah, he's throwing bag brokers. I'm not sure which bag he's going to throw.
They've got a lot of new ones.
Q?
Hey, real quick. They've got a bag that's like that Killshots Wolverine, and nobody's mentioning it. Like, it's one of the more popular, hotter ACL bags right now. What's his name? Blind
Windsor?
Squirrel. Yeah, he's throwing them and talking about how great they are, and nobody is talking about how the bag brokers have that bag, basically. It's very close to a Wolverine. All right, good.
Q Cohey. Love that pick in the 12th round. He can bang airmails.
He's also made it deep in a SIG.
Oscar?
Yeah, I should have picked Oscar. My bad.
We can make a trade.
Ooh, we could trade?
I'm down to make a trade.
Brandon for Oscar is what you're thinking?
And I get first pick next draft.
No. Oscar can...
I get the first pick next draft, and BG, you get Oscar.
Oscar's going to do great for you.
I know.
All right, Jacob Watley and Cody G and this Matsu guy.
Yep, Jacob, I've seen him play. I know he can do real well. Cody, I know he can do real well. He went to Worlds and made a huge run in his bracket in doubles specifically.
Yeah.
I think he's going to make a run. He's been playing pretty good lately. And the Matt Cummings, I think that could be a huge bracket buster.
Matt Cummings?
Yeah, Matsu.
Matt Cummings. How is he a bracket buster?
Because I want to get him in the 16th round, and he's going to get 5th.
Oh, that's right. So wait, explain that to me again.
No. I don't get anything bonus. It's just I think he's going to be someone that it ends up finishing really high.
Oh, I got you. He's not going to be tier 2.
He's going to be a steal. Yes.
So if any of our guys go tier 2, that's a big penalty.
That's last place points plus 10.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. All right, man. So
Andrew Villa says you should be worried about it.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go on to open doubles.
Well, let's take a break. Let's cut it off here. I'm going to stop the recording, and I'm going to fire up a new recording for the next open doubles, if that's all right.
Okay. 2 videos?
We'll publish them all as one. I could bookmark them, I guess.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Can you refresh your brain after you just lost that draft?
I don't think I lost that draft. I mean, I kind of want to place a wager.
I offered my wager.
You want me to play Santa Claus at your toy drive?
Yeah, I do.
Which is just a straight up insult, by the way. That's not even like bringing up an honest bet suggestion. It's like, hey, you're fat, you're old.
I'm thinking about things that need to get accomplished. I need a Santa.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with our doubles picks.
All right. See you in a bit, Santa.
All right. We're back for part 2 of the Texas Cornhole Show. We're going to be drafting doubles, and we're going to Rochambeau it to see who goes first.
All right. Now, this time, you're going to throw scissors.
I'm throwing scissors this time.
And I'm going to throw rock.
All right. Rochambeau.
Oh, you know I was going to lie. All right. Rochambeau. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah,
Let's
after that
go.
little bullshit that
Let's
happened
go.
at the beginning of
I
the
beat
Rochambeau.
him both times.
No, we got it on camera.
But I was rock and you were scissors.
No.
But I did mess up the timing. I was thinking about something else.
Well, go ahead and pick. Cheaters never win.
Oh, I got the number 1 pick in the draft?
Again.
Man, again, I got to tell everybody that I just did not prepare and I feel like an idiot. I mean, okay, it's between, for me, there's 3 really good teams. Let's just, obviously. It's like always because the 3 guys have been dominating the Texas Cornhole League for the last year and a half. Sammy, Justin, Logan, right? Those are the 3 teams I got to choose from. And I'm going to go with Sammy Soto and Kobe Alley as my
Why do you do this?
number 1 doubles team. And Kobe, listen to me. Drink your water, eat your vitamins, some Wheaties. Do not bonk on this one. Carrie, it's a long day. It's a long day, Kobe. You can do it. Get that bonus money.
All right. Well,
Yeah, who are you taking now? That's interesting.
I mean, I'm going to pick the previous champs.
Yeah.
Johnny Govea and Logan Chamberlain.
Awesome. That gives me Justin Burton Jr. and what's that kid's name again?
Hayden Morris.
Yeah. I'll take those 2 guys.
Where is Thickle? There he is.
And that would be great. I'd like to see Johnny win back-to-back SIGs. He really wanted to win a SIG. He got it. And now to win another one would be great.
Pressure's on this time.
Pressure's on, Johnny.
Don't lose me this.
But I'm curious to get your opinion on this. So the last SIG, those 2 guys, Johnny and Logan, lost their first game and then had some nail biters. I mean, they should have lost 2 games. Delgado left them, or it was really my boy let him off the hook, and then Fletcher let him off the hook. But they battled through all those games and won the whole damn thing after losing their first game and having all those close calls. So does that build confidence? Does that help you moving forward, or does that make you a little oh man, we kind of stole that. We kind of
I don't know. It's a little.
swoggled it.
Here's the deal: is that it's different. Once you've done it, it's harder to do it again because it's like an expectation now. It's like you're expected. No one's saying hopefully you get there. No, they kind of expect you there. So we're going to see what happens. Are they going to come out there still hungry, or are they full?
I mean, I'm going to have to say they're both pretty damn hungry. I mean, Logan's always trying really hard every time I watch him play, right?
So we call those tryhards.
Sweaty tryhards is what my kids call them. But I don't know, man. I mean, that's a pretty good pick, but Sammy and Kobe. And I've got Justin and Hayden. Dang. Picks up to you, buddy. What do you got? Who you going? Oh, dead air.
I'm picking up Chase Lester and Cale Harrell.
Really? Chase and Cale.
Man, they're capable.
So as I'm scanning through these teams, man, there's not, okay, no offense to anybody out there, but there's just not monster teams like the first 3 we've already picked. As I'm scanning over all of the SPRs.
Which, out of the top 3 teams we just picked, Johnny Govea is the elite player now. Kobe Alley's elite player now.
Oh, yeah, they all
Morris
are.
is elite player now.
This is their last run together.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Oh, man, there's so many. I really wish I would have done some work before we did this show. I did not. That's my own fault. I got to make a pick. You're moving guys around as I'm looking at them. That's okay. Okay, I'm starting to pick some favorites that just moved on me. Stop moving these guys around. Can you stop? No? That's cool.
I was hoping I was going to cover up the guys I wanted.
All right, I'm going to take Cahill Isom and Levi Haddock.
That's a good team.
That's my third
that's a
pick.
team that can win it all.
Yeah, they play together a lot, right?
No.
I thought they were kind of in the same area.
No.
They're not? Dang.
Definitely not. But not the team I went to grab. That's a tough team, man. Your top 3 teams are, man.
Yeah. Feeling pretty good about this. I don't think I'm going to be dressing up as Santa this year.
Well, it'd be a shame if I didn't pick myself.
Yeah?
Yep.
Are you going to do it?
Yep. Picking the big dog.
The big dog. So who's your partner again?
Matthew Morris, the Lumineer.
And you guys have played together before, right?
We have.
How'd y'all do?
We got 5th, I think.
Dang.
We didn't do bad. We actually could have done a lot better. Just both of us were just not, we could throw better. So this time around, we're going to throw a bag. We both know we're capable of throwing. It's going to be on me though to keep my nutrition.
Yeah.
Be able to play a long day.
Don't bonk.
Don't bonk.
Eat your vitamins, drink your water.
Yep.
Maybe go for a run a few days ahead of time.
Well, that's today.
All right, so I don't really know Jeremiah Aguietti, but I'm taking him with Mason Vega. So Mason and Jeremiah, that's my next pick.
Man, it's a good team. It is.
Well, tell me about Mason's partner. I don't really know him very well.
From his area, pretty good kid. Oh, no, he's from out Hub City.
872.91 DPR. Dude, look at Mason's DPR. 1.6.
6'3". With
Dang.
a 9.48. That's a rude kid.
Yeah, I'll take him. I'm feeling pretty good about my team.
All right. Getting a little crazy over in here.
Yeah.
Getting a little crazy. Man, I might have to go safe pick. I don't want to, though.
You got a safe pick?
Oh, yeah. There are definitely safe picks in here. All right. Safe pick. Ernest Monarca, Fletcher Johnson.
Yeah, dang it. That was my next one. Good call. You think it's a safe pick, huh?
That's a safe pick.
But you're the one that's told me, bags matter, right?
They both like something a little quicker.
They like fast bags, both fast bag players?
I wouldn't say they both like fast bags. They both just don't like a slow bag.
Okay.
So I think they'll end up being a good pairing. Hopefully they throw like Krakens.
They should throw Krakens for sure.
So I give Monarca someone that he can be more aggressive with. I think Monarca could be really good. Monarca just has to pick his moments, Just because it's there doesn't mean you should shoot it. I have a feeling your next pick is going to be a whiff.
Oh, yeah?
A whiff.
Well, there's still some teams on the board that have some pretty high SPRs. And I've picked these guys in my singles pick. It's a close one, but I think my second pick after this, I'm picking between two teams right now. I think the other one is going to still be there, and for that reason, I'm going with Jacob Watley and Brandon Martinez. I'm putting a lot of faith in this Brandon Martinez guy.
All right, missing him over here.
Easy Bags Cornhole. Both of them are above 9.28, 9.3 PPR. Both of them are above a 1 DPR. And I know that it matters where you play. But you can't fake a above 9 PPR with above 1 DPR. I mean, the DPR, yeah, you can fake that with who you play, but not the PPR. It's not that easy to throw that high of a
All right,
PPR.
right here. What are you thinking over here, John? Just tell me.
Are you looking at my screen?
No?
What are you thinking?
There's a couple routes I can go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There's a couple routes I can go. And I'm going to go with Cody Brooks and Q Cohee.
You got Q twice now.
I do. Man, those kids are good.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. All right, so that leaves me with the next pick. I'm going to go ahead and kind of stay outside my comfort zone and stick to the fact that SPR is the number one way to determine how good a player is. The only problem is I've lost them. Oh, here they are. I don't even know who these guys are. Richard McKee and Matt Cummings.
It's a good team.
Put them on my list.
On paper, really good team.
On paper, they're a really good team. Have they played at big events like this? Because it's different.
It's different.
When you show up to these big events. I mean, I always underperform. Some people overperform. Maybe these guys are born competitors, and when everybody's watching you, you got all those faces looking at you throwing, maybe that's the time you throw the best. We'll see. Oh, I easily have my next 3 picks lined up.
Give me Cannon Hatcher.
Really? Even though that guy's got a 60-something SPR, his partner, Xander Green?
I'm pretty sure his partner is
better than his SPR?
I think he's better than his SPR.
Well, that's what you're betting on because his SPR is not good.
Oh, you're saying I should not pick him. All right, hold on.
No, too late, bro. I'm picking. The words were uttered out of your mouth. You were picking them. No disrespect to Xander, but
that's what they're giving you. He's disrespect. Come on, Xander.
That's like my SPR, Grant.
I thought you were going to flop screens more.
I'm doing what?
I thought you were going to flop screens more.
Oh, yeah, good call. Boom, show. Boom, there's a little window. Make it more visually interesting for the people that are watching on Facebook.
Yeah, they want to look at your pretty little face.
Yeah, they're like, hey, he does resemble Santa Claus. At least the profile. Now I get where he's coming from.
He's a Claus for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is easy. I probably should have picked these guys earlier. I've got 2 more that I'm sure I'm going to get away with. Kevin Meza and Andrew Villa. Andrew Villa, former champion. He's won it before. He's been there. And Kevin's been throwing pretty good lately.
Yes, he's been down the middle.
Yeah, throwing those new dudes.
Yep.
The Dude R.
I've heard things about those bags.
The Dude R is probably the best bag I've made. How about that?
I don't know. I think the Elvis is the best bag you've made.
Which one? There's like 8
It's
versions.
the Elvis we finally agreed upon that you're no longer doing.
That bag was gas. I agree. That new template's really good. I like it a lot. Although I can't take away from the Bandit Queens, I also think those are good. But dude, those new Dude R's are gas. That's the bag I just threw and beat Grant Upchurch with to make my entire month. Beat you in a singles game. I'm going to be...
Major day, then a major week, and now I've major month.
It just gets better every time I think about it.
I'm taking Blake Hawley and Jeremy Beeson.
Let's go. I'm kind of sad I didn't pick those guys. I'd like them to be on my team, but... Oh, well, how are these guys still on the board? Dude. Well, wait. Geez, there's still some really good teams left.
Yep, there is.
Man, there's still some really good teams left. It's hard to make a decision. But I'm going to go with this team just because they're exciting to watch, and both of these guys can just dominate when they're on. Reef Woodson and Zeb Smith.
Respect the pick.
Yeah.
Respect the pick.
And they've been there. They have lots of experience in big moments and big events. So
I'm taking Donnie Greer and Matt Martinez.
Now, when you were making those Star Cornhole bags, did you think that Donnie Greer was going to be the guy dominating with them?
He actually loves rafts.
Is that right?
He loves rafts. He throws gas with them.
Oh, is it a Wrath that he's holding up? Because I've seen him in some...
he's hold up Polaris. He's hold up Wraths.
Yeah.
I think Wrath I've seen the most podium pictures with, but he's good, man.
Well, lately I've seen him holding up those Star Cornhole bags.
He's good. And then Matt Martinez, he's also very, very good. I'm curious to see what bags they throw now because I believe Matt Martinez is on the Bag Brothers. So,
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. It's interesting when you get see certain matchups and both of them are sponsored by a bag manufacturer. One is, but another guy throws something else,
Yeah, it's tough. I used to always bite the bullet and just throw the other guy's bags to make myself seem like I'm not a jerk, but I don't think that worked out, Grant.
You're still a jerk.
I'm not fooling anybody. Okay, I'm going to go with experience in my next pick, I think. Another guy that just doesn't get the respect he deserves. Mr. Dean Parker and Cody G.
Dean Parker and Cody G. That's actually a good team. Right?
Yeah.
Good pick.
Dean Parker has beaten the shit out of me before. And I had no idea who he was, and then he just kicked my ass. This is back when I thought I was getting good. And I'm like, okay, I'm not even close to good.
Taking Mason Terry and Caleb Franklin. Throwing gamblers.
I don't know if Mason's been playing at all. But Mason doesn't need to play. He's got a great story about showing up at a golf course and winning a Texas amateur event or something to qualify for the Texas amateur. It's pretty funny. He's not a guy that needs to grind and practice, apparently. Yeah, Caleb's pretty good. All right, now the teams. I would say we've gone down a tier when it comes to combined SPR. And there's still some... No, I take it back. There's some pretty big SPRs out there. Okay, I'm going to go... I just want to make sure I get these guys on my team, Oscar Morena and Skilly Gomez. I want to make sure they're on my team. Oscar's done a lot for Big D over the last year. I want to make sure he's on my team. Don't want you to swindle him, hornswoggle him.
Just because I know the type of man you are, I'm taking BG and Haley Davidson.
Dude, you do know the kind of guy I am.
Because you're that guy.
I was absolutely 100% my next pick. I even had a line. I was going to drop the line somebody's got to believe in this team.
Dude, yeah, dig me a hole. All right, man.
Dang it. I really wanted that one.
If you're going to grab Oscar, I know that you're preparing.
I was going to get them both for the next pick. I was going to... Yeah.
I'm playing chess, man. Come on.
I've been playing a lot. Dude, okay. I just like this pick. Jeez. Okay, now we're getting to where this is starting to get really hard to make decisions. Really hard to make decisions, man.
Dun.
Yeah.
Dun.
I just don't know if some of these teams I'm hoping will still be around, But I might be wrong. You might pick them. All right. I'm going to go with... Oh, jeez. Okay. Just because I know these guys, and I've seen Terry Sweeney throw lately, and he was throwing really, really well. I actually think he won a switch out here for the Texas Cornhole Show with my buddy Ben. Or maybe he was second. Maybe you beat him. But I'm going to go Terry Sweeney and Matt Longoria.
Good team. Good team. I think they'll probably throw Greed Maxes. I believe. Now, my pick. And I'm going to go with your hero.
Yeah?
Mr. Showtime, Josh Murdoch.
Yeah, he is.
And then give me Bryson Good to go along with them. League partners, have chemistry.
He's my TCL hero. Right now, my total cornhole hero is Jeremiah Ellis.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, that dude's awesome.
All right, man.
I mean, it's just getting tough. I'm going to take these guys because I think they have the biggest SPRs combined left on the screen. Yeah. And I've got one of these guys on my singles, Madinchenko and Peyton Lopez. And I think Peyton Lopez, there's a few people that have skunked me at a SIG series, and I think Peyton might be one of them.
Peyton can throw, man. I don't know how much he's been throwing lately, but imagine that team will be pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and grab me the Oklahoma boys, Caleb and Cameron Kingfisher.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Give me the Oklahoma boys.
You got to love the brothers playing together, right?
Yep. They got chemistry already walking in the door.
Coming into TCL, playing with your bro, that's got to be pretty cool. All right, yeah, I'm going to go. I want to know where Ryan Claver's head's at. I want to know if he's been throwing a lot, if he's really into playing cornhole these days. I don't know that, but I'm going to pick Ryan Claver and Kyle Francis.
All right.
Without that knowledge.
It's a solid pickup.
I think they slipped a little bit for their combined SPR, but let's see.
You know who I'm going to take? Some people might be upset with this, but I'm going Anthony Delgado.
Come on.
John Miller. Give me him.
Specifically, I'm like, that's a team that we have to have on the list to be able to pick.
Yes.
Because, okay, Delgado, another one that doesn't get the respect he deserves. Like, that dude is so good.
So good.
And, doesn't ever have, like, monster matchups. Like, he doesn't go pick the kids, like, these Oklahoma kids that are so good that, got bumped to elite, Kobe and Hayden. He doesn't do that, right? Like, he doesn't have the in on all these new and up-and-coming kids to play with. Except that one time he played with Cahill, and they got third?
They beat me and Sammy.
Yeah. So, okay, that being said, John Miller time is one of those guys that I think he kind of screws around, like, during the week, like, and at these events he goes to. He's not trying that hard, right? He's just kind of having a good time. But he is a competitor, and I've seen him hit big shots. I think he's been on the stage before. I want to say maybe he's won advanced.
Dude, he's played with me. Yes, he's won advanced, and I've played with him, and he's not going to give up this huge number. He's going to stay right there with his guys. So being partnered up with Delgado, that can be a pretty dangerous team.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting team and a fun team to watch for sure. And you got him. Dang it. I wanted those guys on my team. I was hoping they were going to go a couple more rounds. Oh, I guess not. We're actually at the end almost. We're close to the end here. And I barely know any of these people. I'm going to take, you know what?
Nervous.
I'm going to go with former Big D sponsored player Edgar Cardenas and Josh Heilman. Maybe it's Heilman. I think it's Heilman.
Good team. I was interested in seeing how much Josh has been throwing. All right, got to take the boys. Clayton Powell, who got third place in doubles at the last SIG with Brandon Greger, is now partnering up with Tier 2 champion Juan Pantoja the third. JP3 Designs. Shout out JP3.
Okay, now you're just straight up taking all my picks.
That number is alarming. That's got to be higher.
What?
59% win percentage. Got to be higher.
Oh, for K-Money?
Yep. But he's been using Scoreholio for a long time, so.
Yeah, exactly. That's interesting that you want a win percentage much higher than like 50%. I never even really look at that number. And now I'm looking at it for my next picks.
Great.
Yeah, thanks for the tip, bro. What a guy. Man, I'm going to go straight SPR because it hasn't done me wrong in any of these things. And I'm picking Jared, do you pronounce it Kraus?
I think Jared Kraus, yes, with Levi Lechner.
Levi Lechner.
It's a good pickup. They're buddies. I think the vibes will be good. They'll throw good together. All right. And here we are. So we take, what's the deal now? You pick one, I pick one. There's going to be two left. That's how it's supposed to be? No, I'm picking one right now, then you pick, then I pick, and then the last one left.
Oh, got it. So one of these teams could destroy the bracket.
Right.
Got to start thinking about that.
Man, my gut is telling me Greg Parra.
Yeah? That whole elite thing screwed him up because he used to always play with his dad. And that's an exception. Like, TCL makes exceptions all the time. You should let those two guys play together, even if you made them both elite.
They're both elite?
Yeah, they both got bumped to elite, and so they didn't think they could register with each other. So they're playing with other people. But it's like father, like son. They always play together, and it's a shame that they're not. Although you never know. Maybe one of them wanted to break free.
Yeah.
You never know. It's
One's
like, oh,
been
thank
holding the other down.
Thank God TCL did that. I doubt it, though. They seem to really enjoy playing with each other. They're always super nice guys. I like talking to those guys.
All right, coming down to it right here.
Oh, I got a pick now? Ah, geez. Okay, so this is my last pick, right?
This is your last pick.
This is my last pick. All right. I mean, it's kind of crazy that the two Dylans, Dylan Cernero and Dylan Randall, are still on the board because of their past success. But Dylan Randall hasn't been playing that good lately, and I'm looking at his stats right now. Like, who is this guy? Are you looking at what's going on there?
What's going on, man? I need to know. I need to know bad, because he's so good.
I know, and he's a nice guy too. But I'm not going to pick him because it seems like he's in a total funk, and it seems like he's been in one for a long time, which is great. I mean, not great, but like if you just enjoy the game and you're playing it anyway, that's fantastic. That's the point I was trying to make. We're going to stick with the PPR type thing, going off the numbers. I'm taking Derek Good and Randy Kreider.
All right, that's a solid pick.
Yeah.
I can make an argument that Derek Good was the best player on the board.
Okay, I want to hear that argument. Make it.
He's the best player on the board.
That's not an argument. That's a statement.
Well, my argument is that he bangs air mails. He's playing cornhole 3-4 times a week. It seems like because he has his venue at his own property. And, I mean, every time he plays, he throws really well.
He has a dedicated venue at his house. He loves cornhole so much, he built a venue on his property.
So,
and now his whole family's like lights out good.
Yeah.
Mom, dad, kid, all good. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to go to Worlds, the ACL event. Yeah, that was something that I was not expecting that to be so cool when I went. But as a family, you would think they would go, right? Or maybe not. Maybe they're just into TCL.
Dylan, I don't know, man.
So that's our bracket buster. Is that right?
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't picked?
Because I don't know these guys.
Well, looks like they're from the same region. 580. What's that area code? Do you know? Oh, come on. Let the bracket buster be Dylan Randall. Because if he finds it, and he's as good as he was, they'll just dominate. Or maybe you want to avoid that and pick him.
Exactly. Come on, man. I gotta go with Dylan Randall, man.
You're picking him?
I gotta pick him.
Those other guys are Oklahoma dudes.
They are?
Yeah. They're going to bust the fuck out of her. Yeah, 580 area code is like the panhandle of Oklahoma.
I gotta take Dylan, man.
All the way down to the south.
I just know how good he is.
Yeah. I hear you. I might have done the same thing. All right, cool. So, anybody knows these guys, let them know. They could ruin our day. They could destroy one of our brackets by playing well. Prove us wrong. What are the names again? Zoom in.
Brandon Ortiz, Marco Clemente.
Oh, like the baseball player.
All right. You think listen, your top your top three, I
went Sammy and Kobe. I had the number one pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I looked at this actually, and the top SPR, I should have picked Logan and
but you're that guy. You're not going to let me have my guy.
Yeah. Well, Kobe's my guy. Don't forget, Kobe's a sponsored Big D player. I picked my guy. Right? He just happens to be playing with Sammy, who has the highest SPR right now of all these guys.
Interesting, man.
Yeah. Please. You're telling me I should have picked Logan over my guy?
I thought Johnny was your guy.
Not anymore. Johnny's an OC guy now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and win it all, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, wager, except for besides me
what? You're
dressing up as Santa Claus.
I'm pretty sure I came up the last one.
Are you going to provide the Santa outfit?
Sure.
Are there actually kids there?
I want to invite my sponsored players' families to come see their Big D Santa.
That's so wrong, dude. No. Well, if anybody thinks of a wager or how we could have some more fun with these picks, I'm curious to hear if anybody thinks these picks are competitive or if one of us has a huge advantage and obviously has the best team, like me. My singles team is lights out. I haven't looked at
I'll put the graphics out tomorrow.
Well, we all know that everybody's going to say Team Grant, because you're more popular.
No.
And you're not nearly as big of a jerk as I am.
That's not true.
We've gone through this exercise. Everybody votes for Team Grant.
Here's what's hard, man, is that your team is top heavy, in my opinion.
Yeah? And yours is thick?
Mine's thick.
Yeah? Okay, well, let's go to your top.
Josh Murdoch in round 11. Come on.
And who is he playing with again? Oh, good.
Bryson
Good.
Who you just said is really good.
He is really good. I've seen him hit like...
Round 2, Kale and Chase.
Well, you have the defending champs, dude.
I know. I feel good.
Yeah. Although they could have busted out really early. They barely made the main bracket, by the way. Did you know that? Johnny and Logan had not the best record coming out of pool play. But they made the top bracket. But they won. A couple of dogs. Again, I don't really get your opinion on that. Like, when you have an experience like that, when you win a tournament, a big tournament like a TCL Signature Series event, you don't play very well in rounders, you barely make the main bracket, you lose your first game in main bracket, and then you come all the way back and win. Does that instill confidence, or does that create that imposter syndrome? Like, I really shouldn't have won that one. Or, hell yeah, if I won that one, I battled back.
I don't know.
I don't either. I was curious, like... I think that it instills confidence. I think if I had to decide one or the other, that knowing that you came
Here's the
back
part
from...
that can mess them up is knowing that they've done that already. Do they slack thinking that they can do that again?
Yeah, right? Have they been slacking? I wonder if Johnny, like, if he used to practice... The dude has to practice, right? He's not that good without practicing a lot. Like, he's got a spot at his house or something that he's throwing all the time.
If you're just going to talk to me to my face, man.
Oh, yeah. Good call. We're going to have to give Grant his own controls for the scenes. I wonder if he's been practicing or if, like, he got what he wanted. You know, he got the SIG victory, so maybe he lost the passion of the fire or whatever. All right, so that's your number one team, which is a great pick. What are your other teams again? Let's go through your top three. Like, I think top three versus top three, I win, right? I've got
when you get the
Sammy
number one
and
pick,
JBJ.
when you get the number one pick, yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should win the draft.
Well, I don't know about that. That's a pretty bold statement there, buddy. So, okay, Logan, Johnny, Chase, and Kale. Man, I really would like to see them do well. And then you got Matthew and Grant. Okay, yeah. I'm going to take my top three.
All right. What about 4 through 6?
Okay, Q. I don't know anything about the Xander Green guy, right? I mean, Cannon we all know is really good. Yeah, Mason.
Okay.
I'm not sure about Watley and Brand. That was a flyer. My round 5 pick. Maybe I wasn't thinking too clearly there. I'm putting a lot of faith in this Brandon Martinez guy. And the next one, same thing. Like, I don't know who these guys are. I'm just picking them because they have good numbers. I don't know who they play against.
Which that could treat you well.
It's worked for me so far.
That could treat you well, but I don't know. Getting Cody Brooks and Q, big.
Big.
Fletcher and Monarca, big.
Yeah, I got Monarca in singles, though. Do you have Fletcher in singles? I think you do. You do, because I don't. Who's Donnie Greer playing with? I don't know. Jobu.
Matt Martinez. They actually got they were in the semifinal, the winner bracket, the last SIG, and then I think they went bam, lost.
Is that right?
So they're good. Like I feel like they make a run every single time they play. So I think that can be a good team, dangerous team. Blake and Jeremy, dangerous team. This is I don't know. Caleb Franklin's a pro, so and Mason Terry's good. So I mean,
Mason's good. Yeah, you know, I just wonder if will he be into it. You know, he usually shows up and competes, but
I mean, if you got Caleb Franklin as your partner, why wouldn't you be into it?
Well, you got him last minute. Like, I wonder if he's going to practice at all today or this week. Oh, I guess it's only Tuesday. Like, I feel like if you're rusty, you can knock the rust off in like a couple days, right? What do you think?
I don't know. Depends on the person, I guess, because I agree you can knock off the rust relatively quickly, but there's a momentum factor that I like to consider.
What do you mean?
Like, I want to win a little bit before I go into SIG.
You want to have a tournament or two?
And just get some winning going. And then those little shots, the feel of it, the just barely making the bag cut to fit a certain hole, that I don't think just throwing back and forth with yourself will get you there before SIG.
Fair. I mean, not to win it. I'm not saying they're going to win it, but top 5?
I don't know. It's only getting more competitive.
That's true.
Juan and K Money in the round 14. Give me that.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I agree. Edgar and Josh, though. Edgar's been in the tier 1 most of the times he plays.
He's already talking about being in a wheelchair.
What are you talking about? Oh, Matt. I heard that actually happened. He was in a wheelchair at SIG.
Oh, it actually happened.
It actually happened. Yeah, I did see his post. Oh, I didn't think about that before I drafted him. Just wait till Saturday night, Matt. Just wait till Saturday night.
All right. Well, we're wrapping up our drafts. We'll get these posted tomorrow. And we'll see what kind of feedback we get on our draft, Some people might hate it. Some people might love it. Let us know what y'all think. Who's the better team? It can't be Team John. It's got to be Team Grant because I'm more popular.
Yeah, you're going to get more votes, but I wonder what we're going to have an acid test. We're going to know who drafted the better team.
We will. There is no you picked him to be in a better place.
And it looks like you have found a way to potentially beat me, and that is surprise me with rules. Give me a bunch of teams that are completely out of order. There's no rhyme or reason.
But this is the thing, is that the top of your draft, as much as it does matter, if you pick some duds.
Yeah, I know.
If you get 4 or 5 duds in a row, you lost.
Yeah, I know. But I took some risks, but I'm trusting that SPR is going to bail me out of those risks I took.
How many of these teams do you think make tier 2?
Typically it's been like a few of them. Like in our right?
Not a small number.
That'd be fun. Like pick the other guy's team, that's not going to go over well. Nobody's going to like that, right? Like, oh,
you picked me to suck.
Yeah, right? Then we don't want to do that.
So, no, we're not doing that. But
if we did.
if we did.
Yeah.
If we did. All right, well, wrapping it up.
All right, wrapping it up.
Appreciate it, everybody.
Yeah, this is Picking 'em for SIG. Everybody is really excited to come out to the SIG Series event. Huge event in Texas. One of the coolest cornhole events ever are the TCL Signature Series events. I really think they're the heart and soul of TCL. Everybody gets to see all those familiar faces, have a great time, compete against some of the best, if not the best, cornhole players on the planet. Yeah, it's going to be great. Everybody looks forward to it. It's going to be awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Live streaming, Andy's going to be here. It'll be done proper. Don't have to worry about that. Because the one time we showed up and Andy wasn't there, I was like, what?
Yeah. Andy's got to be there.
He's there. He's coming. He's going to be set up. Beautiful 4K, crisp, clear images will be streamed.
He's a Ferrari when it comes to streaming.
Yes. All three. It's going to be great.
Yes.
And maybe some new surprises.
Yeah, there's going to be, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but I'm excited. I think everyone is going to leave this Signature Series feeling like it was one of the best ones around.
Well, definitely one of the best venues, so you got that going for you. And then maybe I heard of some of the new things that are happening, and it does sound like it's going to be awesome. So, yeah, if you're not signed up, sign up. And be there Thursday night, too. I think I'll be there. Sean Asp is coming in from out of town.
Awesome. Are they setting up any feeds or anything?
No, it's just going to be one of them. Both of them couldn't make it. But yeah, he's coming to make content. So he'll be playing, I think, in the random draw Thursday night, and he's playing doubles with Brandon from Airwolf.
Okay, cool.
And so Friday, he'll just be doing content. But yeah, he'll be here. That'll be a lot of fun. More eyes on a big TCL event. National attention for the big SIG series. I think they're the most listened to podcast in Cornhole, and he'll be here making content.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Excited to see him. Well, see everybody out there this weekend. And remember, it's just a game.